Hey girlies, it's Tammy. So I'm back at you with another video today, and today is a very exciting video. We have something very hot and exclusive. It launched on Wednesday. We have the Makeup Revolution I Heart Makeup Chocolate Rose Gold Palette. Now, I think this is number 10 out of the collection. I'm not quite sure, but they definitely have like 9 or 10 in the collection, and this is the newest, latest version. I believe they also said they are releasing one palette every month, one chocolate bar palette every month. So I think there is a lot more to come from the chocolate bar range from Makeup Revolution, which is amazing because they are my favorite line from the whole of the Makeup Revolution brand. I believe the price will be £8.99, but because at the time that I'm filming this video the palette hasn't actually released yet, I can't check the website price, so I'm assuming it is £8.99, which is an absolute bargain. So if you're interested in seeing swatches, a tutorial and a review on this palette, then definitely keep on watching. Okay girlies, so I hope you enjoyed those swatches. Now let's jump straight in and create a look using this absolutely beautiful palette. Now of course this palette was previewed by Adam, the owner of Makeup Revolution, months and months ago, and of course we have all been waiting for it, so I'm actually really excited. It looks so much better in real life. I mean, it still looks beautiful in pictures, but in real life, oh my god, beautiful warm tone colors, and then the shimmers are absolutely pigmented, as you would have seen from the swatches. They're almost kind of foiled. There's only one shimmer that has kind of like a weird formula, which is this one over here. The rest are kind of standard foiled shimmers, similar to what you would find in the Golden Bar palette, but this one at the end is kind of like a wet glitter type of eyeshadow. I honestly have never seen anything like it from Makeup Rev. It kind of reminds me of like a cream eyeshadow, the way it feels touching your hand. It's not super pigmented like the rest of the shimmers, but I feel like it's meant to be like dabbed on top of another color for a glitter effect, if that makes sense. This palette, based on swatches, has the potential to be one of my top chocolate bar palette. So as a transition color to start this eye look off, I literally have no idea what I'm doing, by the way, so I'm just going with the flow, but I'm gonna start with the lightest kind of matte color, and it's called kind of mauvey brownish pinky color. Yeah, I told you guys before, sometimes I am just so bad at describing colors, but you can see the color for yourself. I don't know this for sure, but everyone in the comments seems to think this is a dupe for the Huda Beauty palette. Now, Huda Beauty is way out of my price range, so I don't ever even look at her products. Of course, her palette has been everywhere, but I usually just scroll straight past it because I know I can't afford it. But of course, once I saw all the comments saying, oh, it looks like the Huda Beauty palette, I decided to take a look at her palette, and it does look very similar in terms of the shimmers being at the top and the mattes at the bottom. Of course, the color selection is a little bit similar, but I can't compare them because I don't have the Huda Beauty palette. So, and plus I heard she's discontinuing it now anyway, so if you wanted to get your hands on it, people are saying this is a dupe. So this color is blending gorgeously. It is an absolutely gorgeous transition. It actually has a little bit more pink than I was expecting, but still a gorgeous color. Anybody else obsessed with Chris Brown's song Questions? Like, I can't stop playing it. Every time I hear it, I just start twerking. Girl, I got a question for you, and I need an answer. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have changed my kind of lighting situation. Before I used to have a ring light and a softbox right in front of me, but now I've moved it so I have the ring light on one side and the softbox on the other side, so now I'm getting light from both sides. I hope you guys can tell the difference, because when I was editing I definitely could see the difference. Okay, so that is the first color applied. It applied beautifully. It looks gorgeous. I mean, it is a very light color, but of course it's come out on the eyes beautifully. Okay, so next I'm going in with this gorgeous kind of reddish tone down here. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm also going to put this in the crease. I'm just going to start it here on the outer V and then slowly blend it into the crease. I feel like it's coming off like a dark pinkish color, Or is it just the lights blinding me? I honestly can't see right now. So with this dark reddish color, it kind of has a little bit of fallout, as you can see on my cheek there. But I always mention this to you guys, I do my concealer and everything after I've done my face. I mean after I've done my eyes, because it's just easier for me. I don't have to worry about, you know, fallout or whatever. Okay, so that color is gorgeous. It's like a gorgeous kind of maroon red. I was kind of expecting it to be a bit darker, like a burgundy red, but it's definitely more of a maroon light medium red. So that red tone I just used is called Side Chick. Now I'm going in with the shade Backup, which is this one right here, and I'm just gonna put this into the outer V and a little bit into the crease. Now I think this is going to be the story of my life, but once again I thought this would be darker. Usually with a brown like this I would want a black in the palette, because I really like a deep dark outer V, and this is the darkest brown in the palette. As you can see, this one right here that I'm using is the darkest color in the palette. So I would ideally want a black in this palette, but that's just me. Not everybody likes black. I mean, the brown is still a nice color, but I just wish it was darker. But overall, they blend really nice. They look really nice on the eyes. They are pigmented. They're not, you know, patchy or separating as I'm blending them. Of course, on someone with a lighter skin tone, this brown will probably come up as a really dark chocolatey brown, but on my skin tone, it's just not that deep. So because there's so many gorgeous shimmers in this palette, I'm really not sure what to take. Something's calling me towards that yellow gold and this kind of reddish color right there, but then I'm getting called towards the rose gold. Oh, decisions. I think just for fun, I'm gonna go in with the yellow gold and see how that goes. I'm gonna use my finger as always, and I'm just gonna pat. Whoa. Super pigmented, a little bit chunky, so you have to kind of dab it on. It would be even better if it was wet, but this one is definitely like a loose foiled pigment. A lot of fallout, as you can see, but the pigmentation is definitely worth it. I'm going to take the brush that I had the brown on and blend the edges of that. Okay, so that is how the eye look looks so far. I would definitely 100% add a black to the outer V to kind of add, you know, depth and darkness to my outer corner, but because there's no black, I'm just gonna have to move on. So I'm gonna do the other eye off camera real quick, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts. Okay girlies, and I'm back. So this is how the look has turned out. I know my highlight doesn't really go with the warm tone look I have on, but I was dying to try this palette. This is the new Ultra Cool Glow palette from Makeup Revolution, and it comes with all of these cool colors. Of course, you get like pink, purple, green, blue, tons of cool tone colors, of course. So I was super curious to see how it would look on my skin tone, and of course it looks very, very cool and very, very gray. I don't know, for certain looks I like it, like for Instagram looks, of course, when you're trying to do that very blinding, you know, pink highlight or blue highlight. It's very out there, very space-like. I think they will look amazing on the eyes as well, but as an everyday highlight for my skin tone and deeper, of course, this is not the one. This is not the one to wear to work, but it's so fun. It is fun, and it will be fun to take pictures with. So I couldn't wait to try this basically. Of course, they have the other one, which is full of warm, deep, gorgeous, bronzy, rose toned, which I will review on this channel as well. It is the Pro Glow 2. It's on the other side of my room right now, so I can't get it for you, but I will do a separate video for it. Let me know if you want to see a separate video for this palette as well. I do also have a spare of this palette because they sent me 2 by accident. So if I do review this palette, most likely I will review this palette, give you guys swatches on my skin tone, try it on my face for you guys to see, and then I will do a giveaway in that video as well. So make sure you stay on the lookout for this, you know, palette review thing. But as for the rose gold palette, I definitely have my thoughts on it, so let's jump straight into it. So first of all, the packaging is to die for. I love the fact that it comes with a mirror. The price point is amazing, of I'm assuming $7.99 or $8.99, one of the two definitely. This palette is definitely if you are into warm tones. If you love warm tone eyeshadows, then this palette is definitely for you. However, they do have the odd cool tone in there, like the pink and this kind of grayish brown up here, so I suppose you could create cool cool tone look if you wanted to, but majority of the palette you will get a warm tone look from it. The mattes are pigmented, they blend like a dream, they are amazing. I do however wish there was a black in the palette, but I feel like I say that about every palette, so I'm sorry if you're tired of hearing it. At the end of the day, I could easily just reach into one of my other palettes and use a black, it's not a problem. The actual shades that are in here, they blend beautifully, they look gorgeous on the eyes as you can see. As for the shimmers, they are very, very pigmented and kind of crumbly, so I would 100% recommend using them wet. I think Huda Beauty recommends that with her palette as well, so I think maybe they've gone for the same kind of, I don't know, because I haven't asked them whether it's a dupe. I haven't asked them, you know, what was the thought behind this palette. I have not asked them, so I'm not speaking on behalf of Makeup Rev, I'm speaking for myself right now. I feel like maybe they've gone with the same kind of formula as the Huda Beauty shimmers, so that's why this one is kind of cream-like, and that's why the rest are kind of very foiled eyeshadows basically. So definitely use the shimmers wet. Mattes blend gorgeously, super pigmented. Overall, for the price point, this palette is amazing. Even if it was £15, the pigmentation in this palette and the shade selection is definitely worth it. So the fact that it's only £8.99 is an absolute bargain. So that is my review on the Chocolate Rose Gold palette from Makeup Revolution. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful. Let me know if you're gonna pick it up. I know they are releasing, I think they said one every month. So from now, of course, September is the Chocolate Rose Gold. October there should be, fingers crossed, there should be another one, and so on. I know there is a chocolate orange one. Shh. So just stay tuned because Makeup Rev have tons of stuff coming out, and of course on my channel nothing is sponsored. This is all my opinion. I don't think Makeup Rev even care about my channel. All they care about is what I put on their channel, so that is as far as my relationship goes with them. I make videos for their channel demonstrating products. As for my own channel, they don't sponsor any videos. Yes, they do send me products, but they don't tell me to do any videos on my channel. They don't sponsor any videos. I talk about Makeup Rev because I literally love them so much. And if you've been following me from before I started working with Makeup Revolution, you would already know this. I used to do at least 2, maybe 3 Makeup Revolution videos a week. Of course, that's probably why they fell in love with my channel or me. I'm just trying to make it clear that I loved Makeup Revolution before I got this job, because a couple of the comments have been a bit crazy lately in my Makeup Revolution videos. Everyone seems to think everything's sponsored, and I can't tell my honest, you know, opinion because I work with the brand. That's honestly not the truth. They have nothing to do with my channel. They have nothing to do with Kami's channel. They have nothing to do with Soph's channel. All we do is put videos on their channel. That's how it works. So yeah, enough rambling. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am so close to 40k. Okay, I'm like 4,000 followers away from 40k, so feel free to share this page with your, you know, friends, family, whatever. It would mean a lot to me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.